내가
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Atlanta. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Gobert is out there with Towns. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Hawks, they've got Maravich. Mutombo is out there with Dominique Wilkins, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. And it's the Hawks to start out. Maravich against Brunson. Pass to Wilkins. No good on the three. Here's Johnson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Now, here is Maravich. Here's Hagan. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Wilkins with the ball, defended by Gobert.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Down low, and then Johnson with the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here is Maravich. To the middle, here's Wilkins. Misses in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Going in there and Johnson playing big.
Pass to Pettit. Fires for three. And it's Dominique Wilkins with the three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Maravich against Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Pettit. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Towns. And yep, couple bounces and it falls.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Pettit. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Buries it from three-point range. Hagan's got 5 now.
Got rid of it quickly. That's just nice.
Here's Brunson driving the lane, and he converts the layup.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Pettit. Back to Maravich. Now, here's Wilkins. Here's Pettit. Unloads. Second chance shot, and Thompson sends it back.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion. Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for it.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Nurkic checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kevin Durant comes in for Jalen Johnson. And Maxey subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Durant dishes to Nurkic. Over Young. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Towns. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Pass to Pettit. Launches it. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he hits the first of 3. The Atlanta making some changes. Kevin Willis is checked in for Mutombo, and Wilkins subbed in for Maravich. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Chicago. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Garnett. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
A floater. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Garnett with a screen on Young. And it's Garnett at the elbow. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett's so good with the ball in his hand.
And Young kicks to Wilkins. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he gets it to go.
Getting in the paint and making something happen inside.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
Out to the right wing. Pettit. No good on the triple. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Chicago leads by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Chicago with the ball. They've got Wilkins. Smith out there with Willis. And it's Young. And it's Hudson in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Garnett. Smith with some nice D. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Durant, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young, no good. Chicago trailing here. Maxey finds KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
Making that tricky shot from the corner look so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
Young pass to Wilkins. And stolen by Maxey. Here's KD. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. KD's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. And so Lenny Wilkens calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Smith outside. Young outside. There's a screen by Willis. Hagan can't hit. Chicago leading by 4. Halliburton kicks to Garnett. Back to Halliburton. Garnett, the screen. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Hagan. Shoots from the line. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And here's Halliburton. Over Wilkins. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his first basket.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now Rivers. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
Two things I like about Doc Rivers are his speed and his intelligence. He sets a good pace and is pretty good at judging and outsmarting the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. Maravich is checked in for Kevin Willis. Chicago also making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Gobert. And it's Markkanen in for Kevin Garnett. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Markkanen. Over Pettit. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. And Chicago leads by 4. Wilkins outside. Here's Hagan. 5 points in the game. Atlanta again missing. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Markkanen, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Markkanen's got 4 this quarter.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off Markkanen, you risk getting burned.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. For the Hawks, Smith comes in for Doc Rivers. And Hudson subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. Halliburton passes to Mitchell. And here is Markkanen. Pass to Towns. Back to Markkanen. This one for 3. And that's collected by Smith. Atlanta trails by 6. Now Maravich. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Towns. Can't cash in from close range. Towns has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Maravich. And he's good on the 3-ball. Maravich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago leading by 3. Pulls it from the elbow. Yep, it counts.
Just such good control. Donovan Mitchell, oh, he's outstanding in that in-between area.
Maravich, the pass to Hagan. Over Mitchell. It's on target from the high post. Hagan's got 7 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Down low. And it's Pettit missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Halliburton. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Halliburton passes to Markkanen. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's Chicago with another bucket. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's Chicago. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Brunson. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. The Atlanta trails by 7. Mutombo is screen on Mitchell. Hagan can't hit. Brunson with it. Mitchell right side. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Wilkins has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. And Chicago leads by 12.
Defensively, you do not want to allow Williams to heat up from out there.
Here's Hagan, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that's how you respond. Answer a 3 with a 3 of your own.
And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Gobert. Garnett comes in for Markkanen. Johnson, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Thompson in for Donovan Mitchell. Wilkins' shot is off. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Chicago. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here's Maravich. after Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep, and it's good for 2.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Brunson against Maravich. Here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Hagan. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, the 7-foot Nurkic sending it back.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-5 run. Nice shot by Thompson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Garnett can't get it to go. Here's Pettit. Finished off the break. Pettit's got 14 points for the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Garnett with a screen on Maravich. On deep, Brunson kept alive. Garnett. Oh, that's offensive interference. For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hudson's checked in. And both free throws good from Garnett. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Maravich kicks to Wilkins. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And he sends a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Hawks. Thompson with the bucket.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Atlanta trails by 13. Here's Young. Here's Maravich. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Thompson in the corner. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago. Maravich the pass to Smith. Young outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams finds Durant. The 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Looking to end the run. Out to Maravich. Willis with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Willis. Smith outside. And here's Wilkins from the arc. And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Willis. Hudson is out there with Trey Young. And it's Hagan in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
On the wing, Williams. With the shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Their connection is undeniable. That is a great pass and a great finish.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit. Pettit's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, great pass. That's playing inside and out, folks.
Now, here's Maxey. The kick out to Town. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta trails by 14. Here's Pettit. Offline with his 3. Williams for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Williams.
You set him up, and Williams will typically knock it down.
And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Atlanta making some changes. Tumbo is checked in for Willis. Wilkins comes in for Hudson. And it's Maravich in for Young. Shoots from 8. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Brunson against Maravich. Marketing fire. 12-footer. Gets it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brunson. Pulls the trigger. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Hagan. Lays it in off the window.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Markkanen outside. From beyond the arc, and then some. Markkanen's got 7 now in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The offensive rebound. A Tumbo. Gobert with the block.
Man, Gobert's reach is essentially inescapable. He can swat any attempt away in the paint.
Johnson gets the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Brunson against Maravich. Brunson kicks to Markkanen. For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Chicago making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in.
Yusuf Nurkic.
50 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Hagan. Lets it go. Rebound by Nurkic. Brunson the pass to Markkanen. That's balls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Pettit. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Mitchell finds Markkanen. Back to Mitchell from downtown. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.